Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BigBear.ai just a couple of days ago, to be precise on November the 10th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $5.68. And at this point, my main assumption was that we have a perfect setup, a perfect long setup with a very high risk-to-reward ratio, up to 7.84, depending on your entry price, with an upside potential up to 35%. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action, and this is the actual setup that I covered basically just a minute ago, and I covered in my previous video. And we had this movement to the upside, and I told you that it has to retest this previous swing high. And guys, take a look right here. To be honest, it works perfectly well. If I put the top of this setup at the very top of this highest point, you can see that we already hit it with an upside potential of about 30%. And in today's video, I will show you what crucial levels does this asset have, why you have to at least trim your position, and I will show you its upcoming movements for the next several weeks. And before we dive deep into all of this, guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to receive this type of calls pretty much on a daily basis with a risk-free 100% money-back guarantee offer, just subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's begin with some fundamentals. Let me show you that if you type in Google search bar BBAI stock and switch to news tab folder, you will see several recent news. And one news is the reason why this asset had this substantial movement to the upside. And let me show you this news in details. It was published on Barron's just a couple of, basically yesterday, and it's titled "Big Bear stock keeps soaring after defense deal." It could be the next Palantir. And you know that a lot of people, compare the BigBear.ai with the Palantir because they are quite similar and they work in the same exact sector. And let me show you the key points of this article. BigBear.ai Holdings reported a third quarter loss of 3 cents per share, exceeding analysts' expectation of a 7 cents per share loss. BigBear.ai announced the acquisition of Ask Sage, a generative AI platform for defense and national agencies, in a $250 million deal. BigBear.ai's revenue for the third quarter was $33.1 million, a 20% decrease from last year, but surpassed Wall Street's estimate of $31.8 million. And guys, I have to admit that this company in general is quite similar to Palantir on its early stages because they are consistently making a lot of deals and these deals are improving their fundamentals. And I will show you in a minute the most bullish catalyst for the medium and long-term perspective. But you have to keep in mind that this stock is extremely volatile. And you have to realize that if you enter your position in the medium and long-term perspective, you have to rely more on its fundamentals. But if you want to trade, guys, you can use my Patreon and you can use my calls on this stock and on other stocks as well. And let me show you another very important catalyst, medium and long-term catalyst for this stock. In my previous video, I showed you that Vanguard drastically improved its position by 32% and they filed it on November the 7th. And for now, they hold almost $180 million. And let me show you that another several major institutional investors also drastically improved their position. For example, Charles Schwab filed this update on November the 10th, and they added about 274.5% to its current position, and they hold about $19 million in value in this stock. Next, major institutional investors. Wait a second. As you can see, by the way, there is a lot of green rows in this list. It is the so-called smart money investors list. And the red rows and the decreasing numbers are not the biggest one. That is why you have to rely on the major institutional investors. You can see that BlackRock just yesterday filed this information, and they added about 18% to their current position, and they hold about $155 million in value. And Geode Capital also added about 48.62%, and they hold almost $50 million in value in this stock. This means in the medium and long-term perspective, this asset might be very interesting from the fundamental and investment standpoint. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, how did I identify this bottom and how did I catch this movement to the upside? First of all, we have to understand where we are on a bigger scale, and right after I made my previous another successful call for more than wait a second, for more than 93% for the early let's say early birds of the of several previous videos, to up to wait a second, 42% for the people who joined me and my videos somewhere at the end of September. And yes, this is the another call, and we had this movement, this substantial movement to the upside that hit exactly to the tick my price target, and we had this retracement. Guys, this retracement in general can be in a 5 or 3 wave structure. In our case, it is a 3 waves, and the last wave, the C wave, should have strictly 5 waves in it, and we have these 5 waves. It was the first sign that potentially it could be a level of trend reversal. The second sign is this yellow line. If I connect on a bigger time frame, let's say on a 4 hours time frame, these several bottoms and projected to the point where we were several days ago, it was another point of control from which this asset could have a bounce. And when this bounce happened, guys, let me switch to, let's say, 30 minutes time frame. When this first bounce happened and when this retracement went lower, it was a perfect setup to enter long position. And the stop loss should be placed slightly below this previous bottom in order to mitigate the potential losses on a smaller, let's say, from 7% all the way down to 4%. Depending on your entry price. And I told you that you can enter your position incrementally in order to improve your average price position. And guys, the next wave, you can see that it is, let's delete this tool, this wave that hit our price target to the tick is a clear 5 wave structure. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And this means potentially we might see the retracement that should land lower, and if it is the case, the lower levels that this asset might hit in the upcoming days might be another re-entry point to its next price target that potentially will retest even this previous high. And let's project the levels which might be hit by the price. If I pull the FIBA retracement tool from this bottom to this top, you can see that the levels from 0.382 all the way down, probably to even 0.65 to the golden pocket range, and it is the confluence with this yellow line, another range of support and psychological number of $6 might be the levels from which we might anticipate the next leg to the upside that will hit. First of all, that will break this top, and then it will retest, at least retest this top as well. And yes, for now it is too early to make this assumption. We might form another leg, tiny leg to the upside on a smaller time frame, because the fifth wave, in my opinion, doesn't have proper subdivision. But let's put this top right here at this very moment, because we have several options. That is why be cautious. Most likely, even from the current price, we have to see lower prices, or with potential another leg to the upside, we might see this type of movement that will land again somewhere around these three levels. And I will definitely do another update in order to show you the structure of this movement, and I will tell you my thoughts on the upcoming movements of this stock. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys until next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.